Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. We are the Beta Alpha Psi chapter from the University of Utah, and we will be going over the art of change and how we have adapted in various ways through the COVID-19 pandemic. I am Evan Sumption. I am the treasurer, and I am a senior.
Hello, everyone. My name is Christian Hernandez, and I am the Vice President of Committees, and I am a third-year student here at the University of Utah. During the pandemic, we were challenged with ways we could provide service activities for our members. One of the ways we adapted to this was with our blanket making. We were able to make fleece material pickup available for our members during school breaks, and they were able to check out scissors as well. This allowed our members to participate in the blanket making service activities from their homes. Just recently, we donated 116 blankets to Primary Children's Hospital. We have also allowed our members to assist ESL students at the Horizonte Instruction and Training Center, where our members have assisted teachers in a virtual learning environment. They have also been able to help the ESL students practice their English with socially distanced conversations. Finally, this past winter, we participated in Festival of Trees, which involved us creating and donating a 6-foot-tall large tree for Primary Children's Hospital. Communication and coordination was key, as we were only allowed 2 tree designers at a time due to COVID protocols. These are some of the ways Beta Alpha Psi has adapted to change during the pandemic.
My name is Lindsay Snow. I'm the Vice President of Membership, and I'm a third year at the University of Utah. As we have discussed, our chapter has had to adapt to change. We have been able to increase our social media presence with weekly Instagram stories notifying our followers of the upcoming meeting. From this, we can show them a quick glimpse of the company that we'll be presenting, as well as the service project we are hosting afterwards. In addition to this, we have been putting up flyers around our business building and making ourselves more well-known through tabling events. These have opened up the opportunity for students who may have not known what it was and can then come explore. Once students join, they are invited to our BAP Canvas page, where we have been consistent with our announcements regarding any meetings, events, or professional hours students can obtain. With these new accommodations, we have maintained our involvement with the community, within our chapter, and soon enough with other chapters.
Beta Alpha Psi and the flexibility and execution. So whenever we had a request from an in-person presentation to an online event, this was mostly due to COVID, but since we were in Beta Alpha Psi, we thought it was very important that these engagements between in-person students and the firm presenters were there. And so we came up with a few procedures and plans for online or canceled events. And whenever we had these online engagements, we required a proper setup for interactive participation. Now, this was us being able to adapt to the Zoom meeting or to the Google Teams, making sure we had an adequate mic, as well as asking questions when appropriate. Whenever we had a canceled event, these were usually followed up with social events, which included the faculty and staff getting along with the student bodies while participating in a financing or accounting activity. This leads to the ability to accommodate flexibility with online interacting. This was mostly for the vice president and the president groups. Whenever we would have our meeting, it used to be in person, but now we shifted it completely online, which made it a lot easier for everyone to get on at the same time, whether they were undergrad students or in the MAC program. It was just a lot easier, as well as using the social apps that we use in order to convey messages and get brainstorming ideas across more effectively and efficiently.
Hi, my name is Michelle Chung, and I am the reporting secretary. Today, I'm going to talk about the benefits to the chapter, to the community, and to others. So currently in our chapter, there are 14 members, including 7 officers. There are 10 non-members and 2 advisors. Due to the pandemic, it has shifted the way we have done meetings in the past. These changes have actually benefited members, the community, and the professional firms. We have adapted to change with being fully virtual to being hybrid. This has actually made many of our lives easier and flexible in many ways. For members, we have been tutoring accounting students via Zoom, which is a huge benefit since they are able to log on remotely. It saves them time commuting, and it is a better option when they have classes in between. Students are also able to do take-home service projects, which benefits the community tremendously. It gives members the flexibility of doing it at their own time, for example, tying blankets at home. And these blankets are used for the Primary Children's Hospital, and it is given to the preteens there. The professional firms like how we're able to accommodate to their needs. While most are still remote, we are still very flexible with adapting to some firms with how they still want to present via Zoom with students still being in person. Moving to virtual and hybrid still gave our chapter volunteer experience, leadership skills, and networking opportunities.
So what does the future of our chapter look like? Well, the future means changing and growing. We want to continue to use the changes we have implemented while also evolving. We want to continue to improve our service activities by finding new activities and instituting new hybrid approaches during this pandemic. We also want to connect with members and incoming members in deeper ways, which will help our chapter grow, especially during these hard times. We seek to improve the way we handle social media, which is a critical tool in this new digital age. We must be aware of this changing world and be ready to adapt in any situation as well. Thank you so much for your time, and we hope you enjoyed this presentation from Beta Alpha Psi at the University of Utah. Thank you.